This is the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Friday, the 8th of December. I'm Michael Groff. A cooling trend to close out the week heading into the weekend, and for much of next week, temperatures will remain pretty close to, if not ever so slightly above seasonal averages on most days. But what about some rain chances? We really need some rain. When might we see it? When might the pattern start to change? And we've got questions about the long-range outlook. We'll get to all of that and everything else in just a moment, but first, it's Friday, so that means it's Photo Friday here, and that's where we take a look at some of the photos and or videos that you guys have submitted. First up, David Parnell. ASU is the place. Last Saturday was the time. Open Championships, high school sports. You know the deal. And beautiful weather for that here across the Southwest. Now we're going to go international from, yes, the one and only Michelle in Boracay in the Philippines. Over the last few days, tropical paradise. Look at this. Temperatures in the mid to upper 80s. Just gorgeous weather here in the month of December down there in the tropics. Check out those clouds. Every picture that Michelle sent looks like a friggin' postcard. It is sensational. And great to see that. She's no longer in Boracay, but yes, weather down there in the Philippines looks great. And that's it. That's all we've got for this week. If you want to send in your photos or videos, you can do so. groffshow@gmail.com is my email address. That is groffshow@gmail.com for Photo Friday. All right, let's get into it here. The almanac from yesterday, 78 degrees was the afternoon high, 53 the morning low, and that's obviously above those averages of 67 and 46. And as we take a look outside right now here, afternoon, we've got a few clouds rolling around, and we're sitting at 64 degrees at Sky Harbor. Dew point 34, humidity 32%. It's a calm wind, and the barometer is falling. The upper-level weather pattern across the country right now depicts troughing to the north of us, and we've got a boundary that's pushing south across the state, and that's going to lower temperatures. Our ridge is gone, so yeah, temps will be down closer to average, although still probably a few degrees above normal today. But again, no more record temps. Unfortunately, the main storm track is going to remain to the north of us. All the precipitation stays to the north of us. And you can see what's going on here, the watch warning map. About the only issue we have in the southwest, a wind advisory over parts of Southern California and along the Colorado River. And then to the north of us, some wind, some winter weather conditions. But overall, things are relatively quiet. The convective outlook, we do have a marginal risk of severe storms, level 1 out of 5. The Arklatex region up toward Little Rock, just west of Memphis. And the precipitation outlook, valid through Friday morning of next week. Rain amounts in Phoenix, nothing. Statewide, basically nothing. Region-wide, not much either, because this pattern, well, we're going to see some weather systems passing on by, but most of those are going to stay to the north of us. And we'll talk about what's up with all of this and everything else going on as we dive into the models right now. Take a look. This is the GFS. It's the 12Z run. This is valid 5 o'clock this afternoon. Troughing, passing to the north of us across the west, moving out toward the Plain States. A dry northwesterly flow, but you see the heights are down. So what it means for us down at the surface today, mostly sunny sky the rest of the afternoon. Highs pretty close to 70. Tonight with clear sky, dry air, overnight lows cool off. Upper 30s for the coolest valley locations, low to mid 40s for the urban core. And then tomorrow, more the same, mostly sunny sky. High temperatures should be somewhere in the mid 60s, I'd say. On Sunday, sunny, highs close to 70. Monday, again, pretty close to 70 with mostly sunny sky. Tuesday, upper 60s, low 70s. The sky mostly sunny. Now, we will see some high clouds Monday, Tuesday, passing on by from time to time, but that's going to be about the only sensible weather we have around here. Other than that, Wednesday looks pretty nice. You can see some rain and snow off to the east of us across parts of New Mexico, West Texas, the panhandle of Texas and Oklahoma. And I guess there might be a shower right along the eastern border of our state, but that's going to be about it. Another weather system diving on south through the western states. Here is Thursday. And you can see, again, we're looking pretty quiet here across the southwest. Any rain, any precipitation, either well to the north or well off to the east of us. Here's a week from today, Friday the 15th. We've got ridging out here across the west. Look at that impressive trough off the west coast, though. Very deep system. But that's going to run into the brick wall of that ridge. Those two features are going to more or less de-amplify one another. And you can see as we go out 10 days, this is Sunday the 17th, still troughing to the west of us, and the ridge is flattening out. The flow aloft here is zonal. And so that would result in some high clouds around, no doubt. But other than that, things look quiet. So 10 more days without precipitation in all probability here in Phoenix, unless something dramatically changes. And of course, things can change. We don't expect to see that soon. Looking at precipitation here for the Phoenix area, this goes out through the 22nd of the month, and this is off of the GFS Ensemble. You've got 31 members, and 3 of them indicate precip. The Ensemble mean, almost nothing. European Ensemble, a little more optimistic, but not much. The mean here between 1 and 2/10 of an inch. The control member is obviously above that, but again, no real sign of significant precipitation, at least not for the next couple of weeks, according to our Ensemble guidance. Got a couple of questions about the outlooks for January or January through March. How is El Nino looking? And let's take a look at that. These are the outlooks from the Climate Prediction Center, the CPC. Again, the period, January, February, March. This is the temperature outlook, and you can see they have equal chances of us having temps above or below average. So, no, we don't have any favored trend here. So then we look at precipitation. It's kind of the same thing. The western part of Arizona and moving to the north of us, northwest of us, temps, we could see some above average precipitation, but here in Phoenix, equal chances of above or below average precip. So unfortunately, our more bullish outlook for El Nino here right now, according to the CPC, is kind of on hold. Now, this doesn't mean we'll be dry. This just means that the chances are considered equal of either below average, average, or above average precipitation and temperatures here. All right, and that's that. So then let's look at temperatures for the next 10 days or so off of the National Blend of Models. And again, most days will feature highs several degrees above average, upper 60s, low 70s, overnight lows mainly in the 40s to about 50. The coolest valley spots, though, on several mornings likely to drop into at least the upper 30s. And that's it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video is due back here on Monday morning, but of course, updates before that if necessary. Should you happen to enjoy these videos, and if you're watching, I'm sure you do, so be sure to like, subscribe, share, click that notification bell so that whenever a brand new video is posted, you'll get the alerts. And you can always comment, you can send your questions, your suggestions. They're always encouraged as well. And if you really like what we do here and you want to support us monetarily, you can click that thanks icon below the video and make your monetary donations. $2, $5, $5,000. Every dollar helps in furtherance of this channel, and they are so greatly appreciated. So much so, I'm going to show you this one we got yesterday. And I appreciate you, good sir or ma'am, for that generous contribution to this here channel. And we could not do these videos without you guys. I say that all the time. I really do mean it. Your support, monetary or not, just watching, all of it helps us out, and we really do appreciate that. The executive producer in absentia is my one and only, the sweetest of all time, the Asian sensation and proprietor of sweetchildaz.com.org and the Facebook page of the same name, Sweet Child Arizona. I'm talking about my tropical photographer, my Michelle, so check her out. And again, thanks so much for watching, all of your continued support. Please do be safe out there and have yourselves a beautiful Friday, a great Friday, and a wonderful weekend.